Look, Andrew is out here laying it down. Andrew's working. Hello. Well, another one finished. We just finished up this LJ, and it wasn't a full build, but we did a lot to the suspension, so let me show you around and show you what we did. So at first glance, this looks like your standard LJ, right? It's on a Rubicon Express 4.5-inch long arm kit, long arm in the front, long arm in the rear with a track bar, 6-speed manual, and it's running Dynatrac axles front and rear. In the front, 63.5-inch wide, 5-on-5.5 lug pattern, 17-inch rims. These are 315 7017. So, but as you get a little closer, you realize, okay, this thing has a Dynatrac Dana 60 in the front, and as you can see, Pro Rock 60 in the front, and then work your way to the back of this thing, and it has a Dynatrac 60 in the rear as well. So when it came in, somebody had put the shock mounts up too high on the rear axle with the standard shocks in it, and it had no up travel. So we decided, while we're fixing the up travel, let's go ahead and sink in the WFO universal shock towers, do a 2.0 12-inch travel Fox coil-over in there. It's got our HD lower coil-over mounts. And then while we're at it, might as well put a Fox air bump in there as well, and an anti-rock sway bar. So this is about the narrowest axle possible to accomplish outboarded coilovers, because you run into this issue right here of the tire hitting the shock when it flexes. So this was a 63.5-inch wide rear Dynatrac axle, and we had to add just about a 1/2 inch of spacer to keep the tire from rubbing on that coil. These are 315 7017s. On the front, we went ahead and just put new metal cloak dual rate coils and 2.0 Foxes with the adjuster on there. Kept the radius arms on the Dynatrac 60, and just a total low to the ground sleeper LJ. But the key is, as you look back at these rear shocks, full 6 inches of up travel until it hits those bump pads with the air bump. So super low to the ground, 6 inches of travel this low to the ground, all that up travel. No matter what you do when you load up the rear end, you're not going to get it bottoming out on the trail. When it comes to the inside, might as well show you that. Classic, clean LJ. Everything looking normal. It's got his radio up top, and then ARBs front and rear, so the ARB switches right sunk into the dash. Manual transmission, of course. And then he's got these extra bars added up there for the roll cage, and then one in the back across the top too. And as you can see, the high lift jack holder in the back. Got some lights up here on the front. Just a couple things to complement it. Simple winch bumper in the front, and the PSC power steering cooler right there in the grill. And then there's that Dynatrac Pro Rock 60 sitting in there. So rad LJ Ed, thanks for letting us dial it in for you. Hope you enjoy the trail this summer. See ya.